Well, hey there, folks. It's Jimmy Stewart here, hoping this is finding you all doing well. In today's video, I've been putting this off for about at least 3 years as far as I can remember. Now, you guys all know, if you've been on the channel here and you've been checking stuff out, I really like Inyen Vina guitars. I have a lot of them. I've done demos and reviews of a bunch of them, but there was one IYV that I have held off on, I guess you could say, for at least 3 years. And it was only because it's not my favorite style of guitar. And honestly, the color of it was not exactly something I really was thriving after, to be honest with you. But honestly, for the last couple of years, I've looked at it. I've seen a lot of reviews. People really like it. And then all of a sudden, they disappeared from Amazon like a lot of the IYV guitars did. And I think that had to do with a lot of the headstock issues that they were contemplating coming not only from Fender, but from Gibson and other things. And all of a sudden I see these guitars all over eBay, because what I'm assuming happened was that Amazon stopped selling them. And I do remember about a year ago seeing a big, huge order for this particular model that was ended up going to Amazon, and then they just kind of left the Amazon world. Now I'm finding them all over eBay, and I know you've been finding them too, and the price is just too good not to get one, right? I've always said here on the channel, folks, if it's on sale, that's right, you gotta buy it. So I finally broke down and got it. And which one am I talking about? Well, you probably guessed it by now. But I'm talking about this guy right here. Yes, it is the IYV, the Inyen Vina ILS-300. This in the emerald green. Now, here's some of the reasons why I didn't want, I wasn't really consumed with grabbing one of these when they first came out. As you guys know, I'm more of a offset guy. I like the offset guitars. I like single coils. I like P90s. And this goes against all of it. Now, I have a number of Les Pauls. Don't get me wrong. I play Les Pauls. I've been playing my 54 Les Paul Jr. since back in the 70s. And it's one of my favorite stage guitars and recording guitars. But I have a number of these already. I have a couple of Fireflies. I have a couple of Monoprice Deluxe Pluses, and I like them. But one thing was just, again, the Les style body. They're normally very, very heavy, and I can report to you on this one when I just took it out of the box. In fact, let's take a look at the unboxing that we did. This came in yesterday. I let it acclimate overnight because it was very, very cold when it arrived. And here's the quick unboxing with a couple of guest spots by David Noden.
Okay, so here we go. It's new guitar day. This has been sitting overnight. And of course, we got our good friend David here. I'm not sure where Odin is. He usually loves these box openings. Where's Mr. Odin? Okay, thank you, David, for your fine service to the country. There's Mr. Odin. Hey, buddy. All right. Wow. What we got, Odin? What we got, baby? Is it new guitar day? New guitar day. These were on eBay as brand new in the box. And as you can see, even the silicone packets are still here. I don't see any broken pieces. Of course, it's still in the bag, so we will check this out new guitar day here on the channel. And of course, Mr. Odin. Hey baby, is it new guitar day? Is it? Yes it is. Yes it is. Do you like it? He loves it.
So, hope you enjoyed that little opening. Just took this out of the box, and it's still got all the plastic and everything on it. Of course, it comes with the obligatory 4mm truss rod adjustment key, and I just stacked those. I've got hundreds of them everywhere. And of course, my rubber band, which I save every one of these. And again, not sure why, it's just a habit, but there it is. So the rubber band is in there. So here we go. This is the ILS-300 from the good folks at IYV Guitars. Now, over the years, they've done a couple of different versions of this. It's looked pretty much the same. A little difference in the headstock was one. A little difference in the horn. This has got more of a pointier type of horn. I know one of them, or I don't know if it was the earlier model or the later model, had a little bit more of a round here. But other than that, these guitars are identical. This is an all mahogany guitar, mahogany neck and body. It is a arch top, of course. This has got the flamed maple top on it. It is a veneered top, and mine that I just took out has got some nice flaming on here. Then it sort of fades away. You know, not truly striped or flamed as much as it could be in some of them that I've seen, but actually it's more subdued, and I like it that way, so I'm very happy with that. The book matching is very, very well done on this. You got your gold volume and tone control knobs, the cream pickup covers, the three-way switch, obviously, and your pickup surrounds is in the cream. You got nice binding, again, cream binding all the way around the guitar and up and down the fretboard. These are Jatoba fretboards on this. This is a little dry, which I expect. All of them come in a little dry. But fret-wise, there is zero sprouting on this. Frets feel very, very good. You do have a bone nut here, and of course your trapezoid type of mother of pearl, celluloid, plastic, whatever they are, fret markings that are done very, very well. There's no big gaps in between them. It looks really, really good. The body on this, again, it looks like it's a three-piece. You can see on the back of this where you can see the mahogany through the finish. Looks like a three-piece. Again, these are a mahogany body and neck. It is a set neck guitar. You got some of the old style type of Kluson style maybe tuners up here. And again, the tuners on all my Ivies have been fine. I haven't had any issues with the IYV tuners on any of my guitars. And then you can tell on here now what they decided to do is on the actual logo, the IYV logo, they now have a little connection piece that goes between the Y and the V and the I. You can see that little connection. The older versions did not have that. But guys, these guitars, you know, I remember them on Amazon for a couple of years, and they fluctuated between, you know, $160, and I've seen them all the way up to, I think, $204 at one point. So they're, you know, they're $200 LPs, which is right in line with most of your budget LPs, even the ones from Monoprice and or Firefly. And these have got the humbuckers. These are the CNC wound, Destiny wound humbuckers. These are Alnico. Magnets on this. I believe if you go inside these cavities, the ones that I have seen prior, the cavities are shielded. They use shielding paint inside. I believe they have the dime size tone and volume controls, but again, nothing wrong with that. Again, it's a bone nut. I like the headstock on this one, and I really like how it's kind of a subdued flame on the flame maple top. Again, they use a veneered cap on these. Just a nice guitar. And weight-wise on this, again, one of the things I always dislike about LPs is that they're boat anchors. They weigh so much. This does not. I don't believe it's chambered. However, I think it's just due to the pink mahogany type of wood that IYV uses in the guitars over there in Vietnam when they build these. It just weighs just over 7 pounds, which is a great thing. It means I'll play it more because I don't like a really, really heavy guitar, especially in the LP type style for some reason, that because they're compact, it just feels uncomfortable playing it. This actually feels very, very good. It's just over 7 pounds. It's even lighter than my Telly, which is wonderful. So we're going to give you the up close and personal on this guitar. Again, we just took it out of the box just a few moments ago. We're going to take a look at it. I might even remove the plastic, but I think I'll just leave it for now because I usually do. And we're going to do some tone checks on this right out of the box after we tune it up and do our thing. So let's get to the up close and personal, and then we'll get to some tone checks. Let's get to it. Okay, folks, so here's the up close and personal on the IYV Inyen Vina ILS-300, the emerald green Les Paul copy. As you can see, it is a flamed maple top. They use a veneer on the top. It is a arch top, curved top. You got your standard volume and tone controls, 2-pneumatic bridge and stop piece. They put the gold volume and tone control caps on those. A set of CNC wound, in-house wound IYV pickups that they use on all their guitars. They make their own pickups in-house. These are Alnico pickups. And your cream-colored surrounds, cream-colored poker chip, three-way switch, cream-colored binding around the top of the body, and of course on the fretboard. Trapezoid-style fingerboard markers on a Jatoba fretboard. Standard 24/75 scale. The fretboard radius is a 350 millimeter, which is just under 14. And of course, I'm going to give you all the measurements as well at the nut. They consider this a 43 millimeter at the nut. Mine measured just smaller, just slightly smaller than that. You got your old style type of die cast, Kluson type of tuners up there. Again, your headstock markers. And you can see the newer version of the IYV. It's got the little connectors between the I and the Y and the Y and the V there. Nice headstock. I'm going to go ahead and spin this around so you can see the back of it. Your tuning keys. Again, you got a set mahogany neck on a mahogany body. Nice heel down there. Your control panels. And you can see the wood grain through the finish. The ILS Emerald Green LP copy from the good folks at Inyen Vina Guitars. And there it is. Mr. Green Jeans is what we're going to call this one. And rightfully so. Okay, so hopefully you enjoyed the up close and personal on this. Now I just going to do some fine tuning on this guitar here. It seems that the action and it seems like the intonation is pretty darn good right out of the box. These are factory strings. They feel like 10s. They could possibly be 9s. But I normally think that these ship with 10s. We're going to do our tone checks as we always do with the Monoprice 15-watt stage right here. And wow, here we go. I am down in the bridge pickup, the treble pickup here. Some nice taper on these pots, at least on the volume. Very nice, full range. Let's go to the middle. Go up to the neck pickup here. Same, very nice taper. And same thing on the tone pot. So in the middle. It's not the old Gibson wiring, so you can blend these pickups. You don't, in the middle position, when you turn one of the volumes completely down, it's not going to kill both pickups. It's going to kill the one that you're doing. So that's nice. Wow. I think those humbuckers sound very good in the clean mode anyway. Action on this right out of the box is very, very good, folks. Surprisingly good. Let me just check it out here real quick and see what we got. Again, I haven't touched this at all. So at the 12th fret, low E, we are looking at about 1.25. And the same thing on the high E on the 12th fret, about 1.25. So that's very, very nice. You've got what appears to be a very nice tune-o-matic on here. Your standard tune-o-matic and stop piece. There's no Mars, no finish issues that I can see on this. A couple of rough buffing spots here and there, but other than that, no big deal. Little dry fretboard, but No sharp edges, frets look clean. All right, let's try something clean here. Let's see what we got. 2, 3, 4. Nice. Let's put a little gruffness on it. Okay. Let's try something more distorted. Let's see what we got. We're going to go to the treble again. We're up to the bridge pickup. Wow, just a little bit of finger rub there. Some of the crap coming off of it. Wow. That's pretty nice, folks. I like it. I like it a lot. I concur with everybody that said these are very, very nice, and it is. And again, folks, for the price, you find these on eBay right now anywhere from like $140 to, I paid just over $100 for this. I think it was, the place I got it from was $79.99, brand new in box, and then shipping it came out to like $104 or something like that. Can't beat it. Can't beat it with a stick. Now, I've always known that IVs, again, all my IYV guitars have been very, very good, much more guitar than what the price point would indicate. And I've got a number of them, as you guys know, if you've been on the channel. And this is no exception to the rule. Very, very nice. Again, not directly from IYV and not from Amazon. You're finding these on eBay right now, and evidently people bought these up by the pallet load, I guess from Amazon, because they weren't selling them. They couldn't sell them. And so now you're finding these out there for, you know, $100, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less, depending on the deal that you can get. And there's a bunch of different guys, a bunch of different resellers on eBay selling these. Just be careful. Make sure it's a new inbox, you know, or at least what you're thinking you're going to get. This was not a mar on it. No issues whatsoever. Wow. I cannot say I am disappointed at all in this. It's very, very nice. And I like that it's not as nearly as heavy as some of my other LPs. Wow. The neck on this feels thinner. It's not nearly as thick as some of my other LPs as well. It's got like a 60s slim neck on this. And I know a lot of people want me to measure necks. So let me go ahead and I'll give you a measurement of this real quickly, and we'll move on from there. Okay, so we measured at the nut, we measured at the 12th, and I tried to give you the thickness of this. Your normal radius on these is 350 millimeter, which makes it just right around that 14 point. So it's flat, but not too flat. It's not a 16 and or 20 like some of the new Fireflies are going to. I like this guitar, folks. I like it a lot. There it is, the emerald green. Again, not my favorite color, but it doesn't look bad in person. It'll grow on me. Okay, folks, so in summarization of this particular guitar today, I'm glad I got it. Again, I didn't need another LP. I really didn't. The pictures of this online, even from Amazon, and back when they were selling this on Amazon, I didn't like the color, but the color is, I mean, from having it opened here for a few hours today, I can get used to it. It's really not a bad looking color, honestly. These kind of the emerald green, Mr. Green Jeans, we're going to call this one here. The pickups sound very, very good. Again, they're humbuckers. I prefer P90s, but these humbuckers sound very, very good. No issues with the pots, no issues with the neck. This thing came in set up as good as any guitar that I have purchased online ever. I've done nothing to this. Don't think I'm going to have to do anything to it outside of I'm going to restring it with my preferred Dario 9s, clean up the fretboard and get it oiled up. Other than that, it needs nothing. I'm not going to bother doing anything to this. I'm going to leave it completely stock like I do most of my guitars. The weight is absolutely wonderful, just over 7 pounds for an LP. That's just great. This was set up action-wise, very nice. Intonation seems fine. Tuning keys are holding great. Just a wonderful guitar. Look on eBay if you're looking for an LP or a beginner's LP, even if you're not a beginner and you just want to get another one for your collection. This is worth, I'm telling you, you know, the price on this was like $100. it's worth at least double that, in my opinion. I had an Epiphone at one point, a Black Beauty Epiphone Standard. That guitar was $560 something, I think, when I bought it. I never really did bond with it. My son liked it, so I gave it to him, and he's been playing it for a number of years now. This is right there as far as playability. Again, I have not had a guitar come in set up as well as this. Perhaps my Monoprice Deluxe Plus, my gold top, was close, but I had to do a few adjustments to that. This is amazing. At least on this particular one I got. Again, look on eBay. There's a bunch of sellers, resellers on there that have purchased pallets of these from Amazon, I believe. And they're almost giving them away, folks. If you are in the market, check them out. Do your due diligence on eBay. Be careful. Don't go with a scammer. Look for a guy or a reseller that's got high positive, 100% positive reviews like this particular person or company. I can't remember who I even bought it from. There's a number of them on there that have these for sale. So check it out. Look at the pricing, make a bid if they're open to bids, and see what you can get if you're looking for one of these. Again, I wasn't looking. I was hesitating. And then when, they're no longer available on Amazon, IYV's not selling them, grab one from eBay. Again, do your due diligence and make sure you're buying from a reliable source. This was brand new in the box, hadn't been touched. Silicone packets, still wrapped in plastic. Still got the plastic all over the headstock, on the tuning keys and on the pickups and on the pick guard. Brand new in the box for just over $100. Can't be beat in my book. Cannot be beat. There it is. The IYV ILS-300 Les Paul copy. Wonderful. Wonderful guitar. I'm enjoying it. All right, so I'm going to wrap it up for today, folks. Don't want to make this too long. What I will do is later we'll do some comparisons with this, and we'll put it up against the Monoprice Deluxe Pluses. We'll put it up against some of the Firefly Classic and other LPs that I have from Firefly, and see how it compares. I think it's going to be, in my hands right now, one of the best LPs that I have as far as a budget LP goes. It's right there. Just got to get over the color. Mr. Green Jeans. We'll get over it easily. I'm over it already. All right, folks, so that's going to wrap it up for today. It's Jimmy Stewart saying thank you so much for stopping into the channel. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel, for all you folks that have come over. We hit over 5,000 a couple of weeks ago. Thank you so very, very much. If you are still on the fence about subscribing, however, that's right. Come on over to the good side. We would love to have you on board. Until next time, folks, Jimmy Stewart says so long. Please take care. Please stay safe. Take care of each other. Be kind to each other. And we'll talk to you all again very, very soon. Yes, I will leave you with some kind of little blues piece here. I haven't played anything on this guitar yet. So let's do a little blues, and we'll talk to you all again very, very soon. Bye-bye for now.